Hello, happy Tuesday. Thanks for joining me for my late live broadcast. We're doing a broadcast about the best, smoothie cleanse to lose weight fast. So I'm going to wait for you guys to get in here, and thanks for watching. Since you guys are tuning in, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and invite your friends, because I'm sure you have some friends that want to find out what the best smoothie cleanse is for you to be able to lose weight quickly, right? Hey, Miss Ann. Hey, Rhonda. So, while I'm waiting a few seconds, I'm going to ask for you to put your city and state where you're signing in at, so we'll know where you are. So tell me, where are you logging in at to find out? We're going to be talking about the best smoothie cleanse to lose weight fast. Where are you signing in at? Kansas City, Phoenix, Arizona. Where are you signing in at? I'm doing Instagram and I'm doing Facebook tonight. So, we got Fort Worth and Phoenix, and we have Kansas City and Fort Worth and Philadelphia. While you're saying where you're logging in from, I want you to go ahead and hit the share button. The share button is like, The share button is like right over here. Right. Ooh, it's right over there. So hit the share button. So Birmingham and Sharita, yeah, if you are an Alabama fan, y'all won last night. We got Houston, we have Fort Worth. So I'm not going to make you guys wait for a long time, but I will go ahead and tell you. So, I told you the title of what I was going to be sharing with you was the best smoothie diet in Dallas, Texas. ATL. So, the best smoothie cleanse to help you lose weight fast. That's why you came on, right? There's not one. There's not a best smoothie diet. I'm sorry, I deceived you. There's Oakland, California. Thanks for signing in. And thank you. Fantastically focused. There is not a best smoothie cleanse to help you lose weight fast. And I deceived you, and I apologize that y'all hopped on here so quick. But there is not a diet. There's not a juice cleanse. There's not a detox. There's not a crash diet that I know, Rhonda, I am so wrong. Here's the thing. The desperation will lead you to, oh my God, what is it that what cleanse can I do to learn how to lose weight really fast, right? That's why y'all came on here. And I know that's so wrong. I shouldn't have put that title on there, but I knew that if I put the title on here, you're going to watch. Here's the thing. There's no juice cleanse. There's no detox. There's no crash diet that is going to help you lose weight so that you can sustain it. Sustain it means that you can actually, that weight is going to stay off so once you lose it, if you start eating regular and you're doing a juice or a smoothie, or a smoothie cleanse, or a smoothie something, once you start eating food again, you're going to gain weight back. So I lied. There is no best smoothie cleanse to help you lose weight fast. So, but I will give you some pointers on what you can do if you're wanting to lose weight fast. The first tip is to stop doing all of that extra cardio. If you're doing a whole bunch of cardio, if you're doing more than 30 minutes of cardio, I'll say 45 minutes of cardio, you're doing too much. How much? You're doing too much. If you're doing more than 45 minutes of cardio a day, you're doing too much. That is including if you do 5 minutes of warm-ups in the morning, before your workout, and then you do weights. What happens is when you do a lot of cardio, it makes you hungry. So you're eating, and then you think, oh, well, let me go ahead and eat a little bit more. I did this workout. I should go ahead and eat a little bit more because I did this workout. So I appreciate you guys for joining me. If you're joining me because you wanted to find out the best smoothie cleanse in order for you to lose weight fast, I lied. There is not one. I'm saying there is not a crash diet. There is not a cleanse. There is not a detox. There are a lot of diets, but in order for you to have sustainable weight loss, you're going to have to do the work. You're going to have to do the work. And doing the work is not going on the treadmill and sitting on the you're doing the treadmill or doing a lot of whole extra bunch of cardio. So don't do a lot of cardio. You need to focus on weights. Do a little bit of cardio. So if you're wanting to figure out, okay, how much should I be doing? 5 minutes of cardio to warm up because it's cold. If you need a little bit to warm yourself up, do about 5 minutes of cardio, and then you need to get to the weights. The weights should be where you are. Any of my friends and my homegirls that your goal is to tone up, y'all know what I'm talking about, tone up. If your goal is to get toned, yes, Justina, you know that it was like crazy. If your goal is to get toned, and I'm saying toned in parentheses, in quotations, I said parentheses, in quotations, then it's going to be weights. You cannot avoid the weights. If the longer you avoid the weights, the more you're going to have you're not going to have the definition. That you're looking for definition, then in order to get the definition, you have to do weights. And say this is your first week starting back. So again, I'm going to stop in the middle and make sure that everyone knows there is not a best smoothie cleanse that'll help you lose weight fast. I lied to you. I lied to you because I wanted to get your attention. And I did the same thing that the fitness industry does. They reel you in. So there's not a cleanse. There's not a detox. There's a lot of crash diets. Anything where you are removing one food group, like, so if it tells you to not eat carbs, or if it tells you not to eat fat, that's not a diet that you want to be a part of. You don't want to do it. So my suggestion is for you to just eat sensibly. If you're just getting started and you don't know where to start, I have some suggestions for you. But what we were talking about, I know, Raph, I tricked you. I'm so bad. I still want you to share, because some of y'all friends are desperate for weight loss right now, and they are willing to do just about anything to help get this weight off. And it's not going to come off in 2 weeks. It's probably not even going to come off in 4 weeks. It's going to be more like 6, 8, 12, 16. It might even be 24 weeks for some people, depending on how much fat you have. So I lied, but I lied for a good reason. because I don't want you guys to get roped into the getting quick, fast results. And you can lose weight fast, but you're not going to be able to sustain it unless you know how to eat. So back to this workout. Don't do a whole bunch of cardio because it makes you hungry. And then if your goal is to get toned and you want to show some muscle structure, you want to show, hey, Cam Shay, and you want to show a little bit of definition, not bodybuilder status, but you're wanting to show some definition, then you have to hit the weights. And I'm not talking about those pink cute weights. I'm going to show you something I have over here. Okay, so I work out up here, but this is the 8-pound weight, okay? It's 8 pounds. 8 pounds right here. That's a great start for you. So sometimes when women are saying, hey, I want to get toned up, then you go and hit the cute pink, you get your pink weights from, I don't know, 5 and below, or you go to Target, you go to Walmart, and you get your 5-pound weights, and you like do 30 reps, and you might do 5 sets of 30. Nothing wrong with doing that many. But here's the thing. In order to build, you have to really tear up those muscles. Okay? So in order to tear the muscles, it has to be like you're doing, because that's just pretty much like if I'm doing this pen, this is a pen, right? This is a pen. This pen doesn't weigh much. But if I call myself trying to pump up my arm with this pen, it's not going to do much at all. So with that being the case, you got to lift some weights. And so it's not just doing, ladies, I know we love working on our legs, but you don't want to just do legs. You want to do everything. You want to work your back, you want to work your chest, you want to work your abs, you want to work your legs, your glutes, everything. And you don't have to work your abs every day. So the other point. So if you just joined and you don't know who I am, I'm Felicia Starks with Felicia Starks Fitness. I lied to you. There is not the best smoothie that's going to help you lose weight. I lied. I'm admitting that I lied. I lied for a good reason, because I wanted to get you on here and tell you not to fall for the okie doke because you're desperate. Don't do it. You're worth more than that. So here's the thing. You might have fell off. You might have fell off in September. You might have fell off in October. You might have fallen off after Thanksgiving. However, go back to your workouts. But here's the thing. If you've been gone for longer than 3 to 6 weeks and you haven't worked out, when you go back, you are not going to be as strong as you were when you left. Just letting you know. Hear me out. You are not going to be as strong as you were when you stopped. If you haven't worked out in 3 to 6 weeks, and so after Thanksgiving you just didn't go back, you're not going to be as strong. So don't give yourself a hard time if when you go back, you're like, well, I did this before. Well, you did it before, but it's been 6 weeks. And your body will adapt to you not lifting weights. Or if you're lifting weights, it's going to adapt and you're going to get stronger. So don't punish yourself because of those treats that you had. Hey, Avis, and Happy New Year. Don't punish yourself for those treats that you had. They happened. You ate them. You loved them. You indulged in them. You might even still have some left, if we're being honest. However, let the treats go. Get back to your workouts. Stop all the cardio. 30 to 45 minutes a day. Maybe like 5 days a week. There should be, 5 days a week of cardio, because if you do too much cardio, it's going to make you hungry. Then you're going to start eating more, and then you're thinking, oh, well, I'm doing extra workouts, and your Fitbit or your Garmin or your, Polar is going to tell you, oh, you burned 500,000 calories today. So then you're in your infinite wisdom, you're going to say, oh, I can eat extra today. No, don't eat what you work out. Happy New Year. So, hey, Tonya. So, I know I lied. What about 1 hour cardio 2 times a week with 3 hour weight training for toning and weight loss? Okay, so someone on Instagram asked, what about 1 hour cardio 2 times a week with 3 times weight training for toning and weight loss? My suggestion is still the same. I do not believe that you need to do more. If you're going to do an hour, 2 times a week would be all right, because that's the equivalent to you doing 30 to 45 minutes. 3 times a week weight training for you to get definition. Yes, that is a very good routine. So great question. So the question was doing cardio twice a week, weight training 3 times a week. That's a great start. Here's the thing. Don't if you've been away, don't get in there and make a commitment that you're going to go every day, because something's probably going to come up and you're not going to be able to go every day. I guess I'm really weak because I can barely do anything with 16 pounds. Here's the thing, Sheila, start wherever you are. If you're at 5 pounds, do 5 pounds. I happen to have 8 pounds here. That's the only thing. So don't think that you need to be at 8. Start where you are and keep it moving. Somebody asked the question, how many days per week would you suggest for weightlifting? And how long should those sessions be? So the question is, how many days a week for weight training? You can do anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week. It's going to be based on your schedule. The thing is that you need to allow yourself time to, you shouldn't be doing legs every day. So if legs is going to be done on Monday, then you're going to do maybe your arms on Tuesday, and say you're going to do workout for 5 days a week. I don't know. We're going to be realistic and say maybe 4. Well, we'll say 5. So then you can do arms one day, and then you can turn around and do your shoulders, and you can do arms and shoulders one day. If you want to do back separately, or you can do your back and your chest together. And then if you want to do legs again, depends on what your goal and your focus is. It will, so Darius, that question, that was to answer your question about how many days should you do weight training. It's going to be dependent on what your schedule is. If your schedule, see what your schedule allows. And if you can get in a good, 4 or 5 days, then do that. And then cardio, you're going to have, I would suggest 1 to 2 days of rest. 2 at least, like, unless you're getting ready for a figure unless you're getting ready for a competition, you don't need to do a whole bunch of cardio. And even if you are getting ready for a competition, cardio is not the way to do it. There's other ways for you to get lean. So if you're just joining Mimi, Rachel, Leah, Adrian, and Sharon, I lied. There is not a best smoothie cleanse to help you lose weight fast. There's not. I lied to get you on here because I want to make sure that you guys are not falling for some of the ads that you're going to start seeing for the people, for the different smoothies, cleanse, and I don't care what celebrity's doing it. I do not care. Sustainable weight loss is not quick. It does not happen in 30 days. Yes, you can lose weight. You can lose 10 pounds in 10 days. You can lose 15 pounds in 15 days. You can lose 30 pounds in 30 days. It's possible. The question is, can you sustain it? If you cannot sustain doing that, if you don't want to keep drinking smoothies and drinking juice and drinking teas and drinking detoxes and all that kind of stuff, then you're going to have to figure out how to do it with food. So, question, do I do 10 to 15 minute cardios, then weight and core training, but still feel weak when I do weight training? So Barbara's question is, thanks for joining us on Facebook. I would only do 5 to 10 minutes of cardio. My question, Barbara, if you are feeling weak, what kind of food have you eaten prior to this workout? Because if you have fueled yourself with some starchy carbs, a little bit of fat and some protein, You should not be weak unless there's something else that's going on. So the question is, what she's saying that she does 10 to 15 minutes of cardio, then weights, core training, but still feel weak when she does weight training. And if you're feeling weak, it's most likely because you don't have enough food that's fueling your workout. So I would just question that. So let me know about that, Barbara. Barbara is lifting heavy. Hey, Fit VBAC and Portia and Miss Derek and Becky and Nikita. I appreciate you guys joining. I'm going to ask that you share this video before you leave, because I did lie. There is not a smoothie cleanse diet that is going to help you lose weight fast. It is going, if you're focused on fat loss. Now, let me ask you a question. If you're focused on losing fat and you are here right now, even if you're watching this on the replay, I want you to type F for fat loss. Type F if your focus is on losing fat. I don't eat before I work out. That is why you're weak, Barbara. So Denise says, I can't eat and go work out. There are some people that I know that have said, if you are watching this and your focus is on fat loss, I want you to type F, because I have something for you. FF. Okay. So, all right. So Denise, we'll talk to you in just a second, but there are a lot of people that are focused on losing fat. Since your focus is on losing fat, thank you. And for all of my replay viewers, thank you also for typing F if you are focused on losing fat. Since that is the case, let's just get this out the way. Do not get on that scale more than once every 3 weeks. Please, someone type that for me. Do not get on the scale more than once every 3 weeks. So fantastically focused is you're wanting to do lose, you're focused on fat. So do not get on the scale for more than once every 3 weeks. Yes, Rhonda, my book is still available. And Nikki, your question about, do I have a book that talks about macros? I do. I think you're still in our group, and I will make sure that I tag you. Do not get on the scale more than once every 3 weeks. Thank you, Doris. So here's the reason why. Today is January 2nd. Today is January 2nd. I did not get scale more than once every 3 weeks. Yes, okay. So here's the reason. So I want you to get on the scale. So if you have not weighed yourself, but you have already started your journey towards fineness and healthiness and looking good nakedness, then you want to find out where your starting weight is. So you want to find out what your starting weight is. Put the scale away. Put it in the closet. I don't know, put it in the garage. Put it somewhere where you're not going to be tempted to get on it every morning. Excuse my dog. Here's the reason why. Taz, be quiet. The reason why you don't want to is because if you're since you have be quiet. Hey, little dog. Sorry about my dog, y'all. Since you are focused on losing fat, if you hop on the scale every day looking for the scale to go down, it is not going to go down. So I'm going to say that again. The reason that you're not getting on that scale, you're going to weigh yourself to find out where you are, and you're going to put it up. But you're not going to get on that scale every day like you have been, because you're going to get discouraged. You're going to say to yourself, and I'm going to have this conversation with myself like I'm you. Felicia, you are doing all these workouts. You are sacrificing. You're giving up all the food that you really love. And what do you have to show for it? What do you have to show for it? This is what your brain says. This is a conversation you're having with yourself. So because you have been getting on the scale, it's been 3 weeks and the scale only went down one. It only went down 1 freaking pound. Are you serious? Have you experienced that before? Where you were working out solid, like you were following what you were supposed to be doing. You were doing it for 3 weeks and you were like you got on the scale and it only went down 1 point. I mean, like 1 pound or 2 pounds. It might have been down, went down 3. If that's you, raise your hand. Raise your hand if that was you. If that's you, I want you to raise your hand. Even my replay viewers, I want you to raise your hand because I want us to break free from the scale this year. See, Darice just said it. Her body fat went from 38% to 34% with a difference of 3 pounds. Yes, so you guys identify with what I'm saying. That is the reason I'm telling you, do not get on the scale because you're going to be doing this work. You're going to be going to the gym. You may have already paid for your trainer. You may have already paid for these workout sessions. It's 4 weeks in. You are eating your food. You might love it. You might not, but you keep thinking about, I want to fit in this dress or whatever it is that the reason that's motivating you. I'm telling you, do not step on the scale. And because you know what I'm talking about, what you're looking for the scale to tell you is not going to tell you what your clothes fitting looser will tell you. What your bra being able to move that bra from that first hook to that very last hook, your scale is not going to tell you that. Your scale is not going to tell you that your underwear are too big because you've lost fat. When you lose fat, the scale does not say that. Some scales will, if you have a scale that measures body fat, it'll tell you that. However, I want you to get on the best start. I want you to stay focused and don't let the scale be your progressive measurement. I want you to take some pictures of yourself. Hey, who has that outfit in the back of that closet? Y'all know I'm talking about it all the time. Who has that outfit in the back of your closet that you bought? You might have bought it in September. You might have bought it in September. You might have bought it when you were out Christmas shopping for yourself and you like, I'm going to fit in this in March. You bought an outfit, or either you have one in your closet that you have not been able to fit and it's just been there. And if you share the closet with your spouse or a partner, they like, when you gonna wear that outfit? And you like, why you all in my business? Like, leave me alone. I'm talking about that outfit that you have been holding on to. Yes, you have tags on it. I want you to either tomorrow, if you're working, don't do it tomorrow. Sometime this week, it might be Saturday, I want you to put on that outfit. Here's the thing. I know that outfit is probably tight on you and you won't wear it out the house. You bought it because you like, okay, this is going to be my incentive to lose weight, right? That's what you said. So I'm going to help you get into that outfit. If you want to get into that outfit, if you want to get back into that outfit, I want you to type C for clothes. C for clothes. Do you pay attention to your BMI? Yes, your BMI is very important. Thanks for asking. Fantastically focused. Your BMI is very important. However, there's a lot of variables because if you don't know what your body fat is, then your BMI is not going to necessarily be accurate. So if you have a way of testing your body fat, maybe every 3 weeks, either through your health club or you can find an electronic one, then that will be a good gauge to help you with your BMI. Because, but BMI sometimes does not take into account if you have a lot of muscle. So There are a lot of people that have, okay, you got to get your A1C down. And we are going to claim that, Denise, because you are focused now. So there are a lot of you here that are, you have that outfit in your closet. I'm going to help you get in that closet, back in that outfit, or get into that outfit. First thing is, you have to try it on. You got to take your own picture. You're not sharing it with anybody. I want you to take that picture of that outfit. Because it's has tags on it, lets me know that you're not going to wear it out the house. But what happens is, try it on every 3 weeks. You're going to try it on every 3 weeks. Now, Darice has a wedding dress. Yes. You're going to try it on. Now, Darice, in your case, I don't know that you're going to be trying on that wedding dress every 3 weeks because you may not have it. However, with you trying it on every 3 weeks as opposed to you hopping on that scale every day or every other day or once a week, it's going to help you see how your body is losing fat as opposed to losing weight. There's a difference between losing weight and losing fat. Who knows the difference between losing weight and losing fat? If you know, post it. So Darice, you want to look better. So in your instance, hey, Dr. Kimberly, in your instance, I would switch your focus to weights. Because you don't want to, I don't know exactly when your wedding is, but you want to make sure you don't have to necessarily take it in. But if you do weights, if your arms are going to be out, then your arms are going to be popping. So if you want to know the difference, if you already know the difference between weight loss and fat loss, I want you to type it. But if you don't, I'm going to tell you the difference. Weight loss is when you lose a lot of water weight, excess feces in your intestines, and sometimes muscle. So if you are the cardio person, you love doing cardio, like you do cardio, like you crave doing cardio, you do running a lot, and you do 10 miles a week or all this, like you do a lot of cardio. Nothing against cardio, but if that's all you do and you don't do any weights, you are most likely losing muscle, and it's going to take, in order for you to sustain that weight loss by doing cardio, you will have to keep doing that. You don't want to be in that situation. Losing weight is fat and muscle. So the question on Instagram, losing weight is fat and muscle. Not necessarily. Most of the time when you lose weight, you're losing. So I'm gonna give you an example. You may have heard lose 5 pounds in 5 days, or lose 10 pounds in 15 days, something like that. Most of the time, that's going to be water weight, excess waste, feces in your intestines that has been there. Sometimes it's going to be, very rarely is it going to be muscle, because it comes off so quick. So when you do really quick weight loss, and it's like in 10 days or 14 days or 2 weeks, you are most likely losing water. Fat loss does not come off like that. Think about, fat is solid. So fat is not going to melt from your body overnight. Not unless y'all laying up under a big old heat conductor. I don't know. But you're not going to lose fat like that. So the reason that I was saying, I'm going to go back. So Dr. Kimberly, I lied. I do not have the best smoothie diet to lose weight fast. I lied. So here's what we're going to go back to. In order to get this fat off, fat loss is not like when you lose weight. If you do like a cleanse or a smoothie cleanse or something like that, a lot of it is water, because you are taking in less calories, or you're sometimes taking in more, and your body is going to release extra water weight. But fat loss, sometimes the goal, a good fat loss goal is to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week. So what you want to do is not focus on that scale. And yes, Dr. Kimberly, not a lot of cardio. If you're wanting to get toned up, if you want to show your muscle structure, weights are where you want to focus. I don't care if it's a cardio class where you do body pump and you're doing some cardio and you're doing some weights. It does not matter. Whatever form of weight training or resistance training that you love, that's what I suggest. If you like Zumba, sometimes Zumba will incorporate some weights. I would suggest that. But I do not recommend anyone only doing cardio. Cardio makes you hungry. So we're going to go back to the fat loss. So you're not going to get on that scale. How often? Every 3 weeks. If you have an outfit at the back of your closet, grab it, take a picture in it. Because it has tags, most of you said that it has tags on it, you're not going to wear it anywhere outside. Take a picture in it. Every 3 to 4 weeks, what you're going to see is that if you're hopping on the scale every 3 to 4 weeks, you will notice that the scale is going to go down. It might even go up. I'm going to be honest with you, and there's a lot of variables, but I'm going to come back to that later. But the fat loss is going to show when you take measurements. If you get a tape, you can get a tape measure at Walmart, at Kroger, at any of your stores. You can get some like really cheap measuring tape and take your measurements. If you belong to a gym, they'll even test your body fat. But the reason I'm talking about the weights and the fat is because I want us to get out of the mindset of I want the weight gone. Because we say, oh, hey, Kim Anderson, I want to lose 10 pounds. And then you've been doing all this workout for 3 weeks. And the scale only says that you lost 3 pounds. And you feel like a failure. But it's not true. Because if you've been eating better, if you've been sleeping better, if you've been moving more, you most likely lost fat. Because here's some other indicators. Your bra is going to be bigger. Your underwear are going to be bigger. You're going to notice that you're not going to have as many rolls in the back as you had. You might even notice, like if you wear leggings or whatever, if you wear stockings, they may not even be, you know how they sound when we wear stockings. There's a lot of different indicators, but a lot of times we're looking for that scale to show the magic 10 pounds. If we were 150, we just wanted to show 140, please. And it may not. It may not. It may not show 140 right now. It may show 153. It may show like 150. Okay, you were 140 and you were 150. You were trying to get to 140. It may show 147 for like 2 weeks. And then all of a sudden it drops 3 or 4 pounds. The scale is not the end all be all of your weight loss results. I don't want you guys to be frustrated, so I lied. I am so wrong for lying to get you on here, but I want you to focus on the things that matter. Focus on the major stuff. The scale is so minor. The scale is minor. So I want you to focus on eating. Just eating more. So real simple. Real simple. Okay. Focus on eating. And if you're vegetarian, this is going to be geared towards my friends that eat meat. Okay? So you want to know what to eat, and if you want to get it on a budget, if you want to know a clean, healthy, a healthy, how you can eat healthier on a budget, type B. If you want to know how to eat better, for healthier, for a healthier you on a budget, type B. Inches and less cellulite and more muscle. You guys have, thank you so much, Miss Stinson. I probably missed some questions, but I don't want you guys, I'm gonna make sure I'm get to those questions. I'm gonna take a picture of my old fat. Yes, Miss Derek, please take a picture of that outfit, because what's gonna happen is if when you take the picture and you try it on every couple weeks, you're gonna notice that maybe you couldn't button that jacket one day, the first time, but then you're able to button 2 jackets. But if the scale may not show what you want to see. So yes, you want to lose 10 pounds. You like, I want to lose that last 10 pounds. Sometimes that last 10 pounds is really, it might be 3% body fat. It might be 5% body fat. And true story, it's not going to, as much as we want it to be done in 4 weeks, it may not be 4 weeks. It may be 6 weeks. It may be 8 weeks. It may be 12 weeks. It might even be 16. But guess what? If it's important to you and you see progress, feel it. Y'all know these boobs. Like some of y'all be talking about, I want to get my boobs are too big. I promise you, when you start losing fat, they're gonna go down. Now, if you have been blessed in the derriere, your butt is going to go down. I am going to get back to that budget. Hold on. If you are blessed and God gave you lots of derriere, it's going to go down because a lot of it is fat. But since y'all are working with those weights, you're going to be doing those deadlifts. You're going to be doing hip thrust. There's a lot of different exercises you can do to build up the muscle, and your butt is going to be not sagging. It's going to be what? Stacked. It's going to be up there. Okay, back to this budget. Y'all ready? Yes, Mark, stay consistent. So, here's your budget. Okay? Here's your budget. Y'all ready? Yes, the boobs are gonna go away. Okay, so this is a basic grocery list for eating healthy on a budget. Okay, and I'm giving the example of Walmart. If you don't like Walmart, go to Kroger or Aldi or Winco or Publix or wherever's in your area. Okay, I'm going to take away any excuse you have for not eating healthy. Don't tell me that it's expensive. Okay, I'm reading from a list, so don't panic. So chicken, you can get a whole chicken that you cook yourself, or you can get a rotisserie chicken. Okay, white and dark meat, it doesn't matter, and turkey, ground turkey, and eggs. That's your protein. Okay, so the first one, basic, chicken, rotisserie, white and dark meat, eggs, turkey. Keeping it basic. Denise, if you hate cooking but you have money, you need to get somebody to do the cooking for you, because if you do not get your eating in order, if your focus is more on your workouts and not your eating, and you hate cooking and you do a lot of fast food, but your fast food is not as healthy or nutritious for you, you're not going to see results as quickly as you could if you did the cooking yourself or had someone do it for you. Okay, so starchy carbs. Do not be afraid of carbs, ladies. Do not be afraid of carbs. So, potatoes, white and sweet, your preference. Oats are going to be mainly for breakfast. You can do the instant, or you can do steel cut. It does not matter. Again, this is on a budget, so you know what your budget is. I'm taking away all of your excuses. Thank you, Rhonda. That is a great suggestion. The crock pot is amazing. So, jasmine rice, regular rice, basmati rice. Those are your starchy carbs. Sheila, if you don't like eggs for breakfast, you can eat some turkey bacon, turkey sausage, regular bacon. You can have a protein smoothie with some vegetables in it, like kale and spinach, if you don't like eggs. So Trina, hold on guys. Trina, I lied. There is not the best smoothie. I lied to you. I'm not giving you the best smoothie cleanse to help you lose weight fast. There's not one. Sorry, I lied. But stick around, because I'm giving the budget, a budget for healthy eating, really basic. Oh my, sorry about that. My phone started doing an update. Okay, so we did the protein, we did the starchy carbs. Here are your fats: olive oil, avocado oil, almond butter, peanut butter. Those are your fat. Those are your fats, your healthy fats. Your vegetables, you want to do, you can do lettuce, you can do green or even purple cabbage, green beans, greens, asparagus. What else did I put on here? Kale, mushrooms, any of those. Great question. For the peanut butter, you want to do natural peanut butter. Hey, Megan, touring the world. If you guys, after this broadcast, go follow Megan Renee Turner. She is pretty awesome. And she does. Now, you want to see someone who, she has some great workouts. She's someone to follow. So, lentils, your black eyed peas, your black beans, your pinto beans, those are great lentils for you to have. And what else do I have? Fruit, because I know some of you guys love fruit. Grapes, bananas, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. What else did I put on here? And then for your condiments, low sugar, the low sugar barbecue sauce and ketchup, hot sauce, and salsa. These are condiments to have on hand. Doesn't cost a lot. And here's the thing, you can get the generic brand and still do really good even with the generic brand. So not unless you're just bougie, but if you're on a budget, you shouldn't be bougie and on a budget. No, you shouldn't be bougie on a budget. So if you are on a budget, get the brand that is they call the off brand, because it doesn't have all the advertising that they do on TV. So those are your basic. Yes, Becky, that's a great question. I will post this. Extras: olive oil, the olive oil spray, coconut oil spray, and butter is another good fat. That's one that you want to have. If you have margarine, if you have Crisco, if you have, I can't believe it's not butter, if you have canola or vegetable oil, throw it out. Seriously. So that is the budget, the basic budget, for healthy eating. That's it. So I'm going to recap. How much water a day should we drink? That's a great question, Whitney. Thank you for asking that question. So you should be drinking half of your body weight in ounces. I'm going to go the easy way. If you weigh 150 pounds, you want to drink 75 ounces of water a day. That's the goal. Some people like to drink out of a gallon jug. Some people are intimidated by it. If you have a 32-ounce mug, get you the Arctic, or get you the, what's the other kind? Whatever kind of drink. Do whatever is easiest for you to remember. Yes, thank you, Sharice. So if your goal is, if your weight is 150 pounds, you're going to drink 75 ounces of water. So here's the thing. I know I lied to you guys, but I'm gonna post some of this in a post. So eat your food, stop skipping meals. So if you have a cheat, if you overeat, don't try to make up for it by doing extra cardio. Don't try to make up for it by not eating. Some of you ladies, I'm gonna call you out, and I'm getting close up. You might be able to see my track in my wig. Don't talk about my track. I'm getting close for a reason. I need you to eat. 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 You need to eat more food. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I need to eat more food. Yes, I need to eat more food. Why is Felicia telling us we need to eat more food? Because if you weigh more than, say, 150 pounds, you should not be eating 1,200 calories a day. Not unless you're about to step on stage. That's not enough. Yeti and Ozark. Yes, Yeti. That's what it is. Ozark have 30-ounce stainless steel cups. Thank you, Mrs. Stinson. Yes. So if it's easier for you to drink out of those type of cups, and maybe you have 2.5, you already did your water for the day, right? Okay, so there was a question about 5 meals a day. Rhonda, it doesn't matter how many meals you get. I don't want this to be too long. I'm coming back tomorrow because I'm gonna come back tomorrow because I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all need to focus on, but without being too overcomplicated. I'm gonna put it in here. If you're trying to figure out how much food you need to eat a day, how many calories, how much to eat. I'm typing it as I say it. How much to eat? You're gonna take your body weight, your current body weight, not your goal body weight, your current body weight times 10, 11, or 12. That's going to tell you approximately how many calories per day you should be eating. So if you weigh 200 pounds if you weigh 200 pounds, you shouldn't be eating 1,200 calories a day. The reason you're stuck, the reason your weight has not changed, even though you've been going to the gym, even though you've done all this kind of stuff, is because you're not eating, sweetheart. You need to eat. You need to eat. So to answer your question, I think it was Rhonda. Sometimes you might need to get in 5 meals in order to eat that much food. But there are people that are also very great at doing intermittent fasting, and they only eat 2 or 3 times a day, and they eat in a small window. So you, based on your lifestyle, figure out how many meals, and most of the time, at least one of those meals is going to be like a protein shake, like after you work out. So technically, as far as you chewing, you're not going to be, you're not going to be eating that many square meals. So if it was, so your example, 5 meals, yes, that's pretty realistic. I'll tell you my schedule. And I work in corporate America still. I eat around 7:15, 7:30. And then I eat again at 10:30. And then I eat again at 1:30. And then I eat before I go work out between 3:30 and 4. And I eat. Then I have a protein shake after that workout, and a protein shake with just water. And then I eat one more meal after that. So that's a total of 6, but one of those I drunk. Okay. So again, my schedule is different. Even if you work overnight, I don't want to give y'all, I don't want this to be long, but whether you work at night, whether you have crazy hours, you could go to, as long as you have a calorie deficit, meaning you burned more calories, you did more activity in a day than you took in. So I don't care if you're vegan, vegetarian, paleo, keto, you eat meat, you don't eat meat, Whole30, any of these diets. What matters at the end of the day, whether you're going to lose fat or not, is do you have a deficit? So if you know that you need to have no more, and this is for the person that's active, say you need to take in like 2,000 calories. As long as you have a deficit at the end of the day, you're going to lose weight. What you put in, like the how you eat, if you vegan and all that kind of stuff, that's extra. Like, just eat. But if your goal is for fat loss, you got to have a deficit. And the reason that I talked about eating, ladies, is if you get to a point where you're trying to eat less, or you're so busy, you're a hairdresser, you're an entrepreneur, you're a business owner, and you're so busy that you forget to eat, and then you eat once or twice a day, your body starts storing that food. You don't want your body to store that food. You want your body to be a fat burning machine. You want your body to burn fat. Muscle burns fat. Cardio burns fat only when you're on the machine. You have to eat, but don't think you're going to be so smart that you're smarter than your body. Because if you get smarter, you're not going to outsmart your body. Because if you eat too little and you're doing all this cardio, your body is going to store fat. And I might be talking to you. You know what I'm talking about, because you like, but I don't even eat that much. And some of your friends think you need to stop eating. Or family members are the worst sometimes. They may have said, you need to stop eating now. Maybe if you need to pull away from the table. And you like, boo, I'm not even eating much. The reason that you have not lost the fat that you hate to look at, that you hate when you look in the mirror, that the body, the rolls, the stuff, that's the reason that it's hanging on, even though you are getting the trainer and you're doing the workouts, is because your food has not been right. Once you get your food right, I promise the fat is going to melt. The goal for 2018 is to be fat burning machines. You do not, I'm gonna come back, guys. You don't want to be a sugar burning machine. You want to burn fat. I'm gonna have to answer some of these questions later because this has gotten too long, I want to, because I wanted, tomorrow I'm gonna come back and tell you what you need to focus on in order to move from burning sugar. You want your body to burn fat. And the way you do that is to focus on muscle building. I don't like, okay, so this is me. Let me see. So this was me. This is me before, when I first started in 2003. Like, I had just graduated from high school. Even though I had this stuff right here, I was not pregnant. This is in a competition I did in 2016. This has nothing to do with bodybuilding. Like, my goals are way different. But I want you to understand that, like, that's my goal, is for bodybuilding. But when I tell you that you need muscle, I'm not telling you to be a bodybuilder. I'm telling you to build some muscle, even a little bit. is going to help you burn fat more than if you just doing straight up cardio. I promise you. You're going to be amazed if you shift your thinking from, oh my God, I got to lose 5 pounds, or I got to lose 10 pounds, to what if I focused on body fat going down? What if I focused on these measurements going down? What if I focused on getting into this outfit? What if I focused on something else other than the scale? So here's the key, and then we're gonna end for the night. I want you to focus on eating. I want you to make sure you get half of your body, drink half of your body weight in water a day. Coffee, I wouldn't include that. So if you drink coffee, that's gonna be you need to drink extra because you need to go pee. And if you're not drinking and you drinking coffee, ooh, I bet your pee smells horrible. I'm just keeping it real. So you need to eat. You need to drink water. Y'all need to get some sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. 2018, if you have to take a nap, if you have normal kind of weird shifts and you don't have normal stuff and you are an entrepreneur, I understand you have late hours. But nonetheless, if your goal is for fat loss, the thing that will keep you from dropping to your body fat to those low percentages is going to be if your body is not able to repair itself. You're going to be working out. You might go to a trainer. You might be going to a gym. You might be going to the YMCA. You might be doing these workouts at home. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat, whatever you love, do it. But your body has to have time to repair itself. So you need at least 6. The goal is 6 to 8 hours. Okay? So rest. Eating, moving, drinking, keeping your stress level down. That's the focus. That's what I'm going to leave you with tonight. Tomorrow I'm coming back and I'm going to tell you what you need to focus on. And I'm not going to keep you long. I see you guys have asked questions. I am going to respond to them after this broadcast because I want to go ahead and let you guys go so you can go to sleep. But shift from weight loss to fat loss. Fat loss is going to change your body composition. Fat loss will have the scale still at 150, but you're in a smaller dress size. How about that? If your dress size went down, would you care if the scale said the same thing? If you care, if that would work for you, I want you to say W for win. That's a win. If you are be okay with your dress size going down, and the scale may not go down 10 pounds, but you got into a smaller dress size, or you got into that outfit that you've been wanting to wear and you had tags on it, if that is still okay with you and that's a win for you, I want you to type W, because that's what the focus is. I don't care if somebody bought you a scale. You might have want the So Cherie said you want both. You can have both. And I'm glad you said that. You can have both. I'm going to tell you how you have both. You got to have patience. You got to be patient, because this process, the fat loss process, is going to be like this. It might go down, and then it might be like this. And then it might go down, and then it may be like this. It's not going to be like down, down, down. The fat loss process is longer than weight loss. Being honest, to lose 10 pounds, let's see. You could do it in 2 months. It depends on how committed you are. It depends on how consistent you are. Because you can be committed but not be consistent. So, yes. So Mrs. Stinson says she wants both. You can have both. Just be willing. Just understand that process takes a little bit more time, as opposed to you dropping that dress size, getting into that outfit and the scale showing. Because the thing is doesn't matter what the scale says if your body fat went down. Because I'll tell you this, when it comes to BMI and body mass index, if your body fat percentage is higher but the scale is lower, you still could be at risk. So there's a situation where, so I'm going to say, because Nicole just hopped on. So Nicole and I could be the same weight. My body fat is 20%. My body fat is say 35%. Nicole's is 20. But we both weigh 150. We both are the same height. But my body fat is 35, hers is 20. Who's at risk? Who's at a higher risk? Because we're both 150. Who's at risk? On the outside, the scale says 150. We both weigh the same. We're the same height. My body fat is at 35. Nicole's is at 20. Yes, I am at risk because my body fat. That's why my suggestion is to focus on body fat, not just the weight. Happy birthday, Aretha. So, come back tomorrow. I'm going to post, I'll post tomorrow what you need to focus on if you hit the restart button. If you're really serious, if you've gotten serious and you like, I'm 2018, I'm not playing around. And you already said it, you already told your family, you already told everybody. You made a commitment. You made a commitment to God, because if you're on here, and whether you know it or not, I'm a God-fearing woman. And your temple is a representation of your commitment to God. So you can't be all holy roller and you don't take care of your temple, and like, you got to take care of your temple because you represent God. And in order to be pleasing to God, you got to take care of your temple. And don't play around. You need to be connected with people that have the same mindset as you. So before we leave, I want you to share this video. I want to thank you for joining me. I apologize that I lied to you. I won't lie to you anymore just to get you in, but it worked. I wanted to get your attention, and I did it. But if you need some support, if you need some people to get around that are focused on getting healthy, that's getting fit, and you don't have anyone, maybe you're new to an area, I have a free fitness community of Felicia, this FS Fit Crew. I'll type it in the notes. It's FS Fit Crew. If you do a search in Facebook, actually, hopefully somebody can post it. If you do a search in Facebook, you can join. It's a free fitness community. I have in the file like a do-it-yourself meal plan. Hey, Malika, a do-it-yourself meal plan. There's some recipe there. Like, even though I have a recipe book for sale, I have some recipe books in there. I know, I lied. I'm so sorry I lied to y'all. And I admitted that I lied, but the reason I lied, because you are going to see a lot of stuff that says, hey, you can, lose 5 pounds in 2 days. And you probably can, but you ain't gonna be able to keep that weight off. Yes. So, for FS Fit Crew, Felicia Starks Fit Crew, but it's FS Fit Crew. You can join me there. It's free. There's other people there. There's support. There's accountability, inspiration. I post in there every day. You can ask your questions in that group, and even though you don't have to. You can ask the questions even outside the group, but everybody is focused on fitness. Sometimes people don't like asking questions on Facebook because they don't want their friends to know. And I'm just being real, because sometimes our friends are not necessarily on board with what we're doing. So when that happens, you know, I saw you commented on blah, blah, blah. Like, why are you worried about what I'm doing? So this is a community where we are focused on fitness, focused on nutrition, inspiration, motivation, just helping you be better. I have some free resources that are really good resources that'll help you get started. If you need a meal plan, you can build your own meal plan. And there are several people that's on this broadcast that are in that community that can tell you that if there's anything that I share that I'm selling, I'm offering it. So it's free. And if you need some accountability, if you need some support, you can join us. You can hit the within this description, you can actually click and join, and I'll add you. So thank you for joining. If you just joined, please watch the replay. For my replay viewers, thank you for joining. And also please share this video, because you are probably connected to someone that is looking for help to lose weight, but don't know where to go. And don't be the person that stops information from being shared. Okay. So share the video. I'm not selling anything, just offering help. And Rhonda, all you have to do is go to FS Fit Crew, or you can click on this. If you click on the description, it'll lead you to the page, and then you can ask to join. So, yes, FS Fit Crew. Thank you, Nikisha. She is actually in the group, so she can tell you that it's a great group. And so Tasha and Rhonda, all you have to do is just click on the group in the description of this video, and then request to add, and then I'll add you. All right, that's all. Really easy. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for sharing this video. I will talk with you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about what you need to focus on. I want you to focus on the major stuff. The minor, not so much. The stuff that you probably are like, oh my God, I don't have this and this and this and this. Chill out. I got you. Come back tomorrow, probably around this time, and we're going to be good to go. Talk to you guys later. See you inside the group, and be good to yourself, good to each other. Take care.